Hey guys, you're watching BTEX. I'm Basil and this video is all about how the Sony Xperia XZ1 stacks up speaker-wise to the iPhone 7 Plus. The 7 Plus and XZ1 both have stereo speakers, slightly different setups. The XZ1 is 50% louder than its predecessor according to Sony. The 7 Plus was so much better than the 6S Plus before it, but the 8, which has just been announced, is even louder still. We'll have to wait until we get the 8 in, but we got the 7 Plus, so we can do this here comparison. I'll jump onto that in a sec before I do a couple of things. First off, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe. It's how you stay on top of everything you do. Second up, you'll probably see an eye in the top right hand corner. We've got polls for what videos we might make next. You guys are a big influencer as to which video I decide to do, so make sure you fill out the polls. Thirdly, I'm going to run through the audio setup right now. So I've got these two phones streaming Spotify, a level playing field right there, testing the metal of these speakers. We can see I've got Clear Audio Plus switched on. I know a couple of you are saying DSE-HX is the one I should be switching on, but guys, it only works for wired headphones. Sorry, but I'm sticking to my guns. If I jump in sound effects, I could potentially switch S-Force on, but I find that muffles things. Clear Audio Plus helps with penetration. It's just a good thing to switch on for a comparison like this. The iPhone doesn't give you any options. I've got Spotify, like I said, as level playing field. I've got extreme audio mode across both. And I'm measuring it with an LG V30 using the Sound Meter Pro application. Hopefully that does right by all of you guys. Now let's get to playing some music. Okay, less volume on the XZ1, but potentially less shrillness, less penetration, less... I'm saying penetration a lot. Stop it, Basil. Play the piano music. That sounds really nice. And the XZ1? Less volume. Still a good sound across both. More like pitchiness in the iPhone. Like I guess a more rounded sound potentially in the Sony, but I couldn't really gauge it. Let's listen to some Missy Elliott Fat Man Scoop.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
Yeah, the iPhone just sounds better. It emulates bass that little bit better, and it has more volume in there. What about Air on a G-string? Some classical music. Interestingly, I don't know what you guys heard, but what I heard was the iPhone identified more instruments. It was clearer, but it was pitchier. If I'm listening to something that's super string heavy, it might actually be easier on the ears, less shrill after a long period of time on the XZ1. But for a single song, a short period of time, I'd pick the iPhone. It's looking good, iPhone, but what about some opera? I just wanted that to go on forever. Both super easy to listen to. Again, the iPhone got the volume, maybe could have got a little bit pitchy after a while, didn't in that short space of time. The XZ1 probably less in danger of getting pitchy because it isn't pushing as much volume through there, has a slightly less sharp, maybe more muffled sound, I guess. Didn't sound muffled though. Both sounded beautiful, but that's probably owing to the fact that it's a beautiful piece of music. Now let's have a little bit of pop from my friend Dragus. Ooh, now that got a little bit shrill. And on the XZ1? There you go. So that's where the XZ1 came into its own. With some like pretty synthy pop, the XZ1 didn't pierce my ears quite as much as the iPhone. And onto a little bit more Dragus. And jumping to the XZ1. And back to the iPhone. And back to the iPhone. And XZ1. So that's my super talented friend Dragus, and that's how these two phones compare. So frankly, I'd pick the iPhone pretty much every day of the week for that extra volume, and it just produced a rounder sound. In certain songs it did sound a bit shriller, but generally speaking it is more all-purpose for someone who's forgotten their Bluetooth speaker at home and ends up in a hotel room in need of some tunes. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, that helps us out massively, and make sure you let us know what you think and what you want to see in the comments section below and in the poll on screen. Have a great day.